On 30th of June 1999, a woman was driving along a field route off Route 367, when she suddenly spotted a body. When police reached the spot, they found the body somewhat decomposed. The authorities used fingerprints to identify the body, which turned out to be McCormick's. McCormick was a 41-year-old high school dropout. He never married but had fathered at least 4 children. Also, he had a criminal record and had been sentenced to 3 years for statutory rape, out of which he had served 11 months. During the time of his death, he was unemployed and on disability. The decomposition of his body revealed that McCormick died 3 days earlier. He was last seen alive on June 25, 1999, when he was getting a checkup at the now-defunct St. Louis Forest Park Hospital. According to his girlfriend, she had talked with him on the phone on June 26 around 11:30 a.m. After that, no one heard anything from McCormick until June 30th. Yet no one, not even his family, had filed a missing persons report. But the thing which baffled police then and continues to be a mystery even now, was the encoded notes in his pocket. The 2-note consisted of a jumble of letters and numbers, occasionally set off with parentheses, which were assumed to be an unknown code. The authorities could not determine whether it was a case of homicide or not. Also, there was no indication that anyone had a motive to kill McCormick. So, initially the authorities ruled out homicide and the case slowly turned cold. 12 years later, the FBI reopened the investigation and listed the death of McCormick as murder. They also posted a notice on the main page of the FBI website, asking for help to decode the encrypted messages found on McCormick's body, at the time of his death. The FBI believed that the messages would lead to the person or persons who murdered McCormick. The cipher generated such a huge response that later the FBI requested people not to call by phone but respond only by email. Instead, they set up a new page where anyone could offer information on how to break the code, and prove the theories related to it. Surprisingly, McCormick's family had no idea about the 2 encrypted notes. At the time of McCormick's death, all the contents of his pockets were revealed to his family, except these notes. In 2012, during an interview with Riverfront Times, McCormick's mother, Frankie Sparks, said at the time of her son's death, they were not told about the existence of any such messages. She also said the only thing he could write was his name. According to his father Charles McCormick, his son couldn't spell anything, and would just scribble. Riverfront Times also mentioned that family members say they never knew of Ricky to write in code. They say they only told investigators he sometimes jotted down nonsense he called writing, and they seriously questioned McCormick's capacity to craft the notes found in his pockets. According to his cousin, Ricky would often talk like he was in another world. He also suspected that Ricky might have suffered from schizophrenia or bipolar disorder. Also, he used to hang out with drug dealers. Prior to his murder, McCormick had traveled back from Florida, and had brought back marijuana purchased there from the local drug dealer. Since the time the FBI had publicly released the encoded message, they have received lots of theories. Since McCormick is a high school dropout, some theories claim that the cipher could not have been written by him. So, another theory states that maybe it's really a highly intelligent coded message which could lead to his killer. McCormick's cousin has claimed that he may have been schizophrenic. Such patients often have an urge to pen down their thoughts and views. So, according to this theory, the encoded messages could have been a product of a schizophrenic mind. There were many other theories related to Ricky McCormick's murder and encrypted messages, but none of them have been proven to be true. The encrypted messages have been a source of a puzzle for many codebreakers, including the FBI's CRRU and the American Cryptogram Association. Is it actually just a set of gibberish as his father claims, or does it contain any real information? No one really knows. Whatever the real meaning of the notes may be, it is currently one of CRRU's top unsolved cases. The real fate of McCormick is still an unsolved mystery.